Well, many thanks for staying with us. I am Justin Akadonye. Now, tax professionals have expressed support for the finance bill, which seeks to increase value-added tax VAT from 5% to 7.5%. The bill was passed Thursday after lawmakers considered it clause by clause, following the submission of a report by the Finance Committee. Reacting to this development on the sidelines of the 2019 annual dinner and awards, the president of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Dame Gladys Simples, flanked by other executives, says it is a step in the right direction. The chartered tax professionals say it will promote fiscal equity by mitigating instances of regressive taxation, reform domestic tax laws to align with global best practices.
Government wants money to do the infrastructure, to do so many things. The only way to do it is to increase VAT. And I said, you know, if VAT is a consumption tax, if you do not consume the item, you won't pay the VAT. So I think it's a right step in the right direction for government to move. And government has also taken positive steps to say that they are putting a threshold. After the threshold, they also put in issues that will assist the small and medium enterprises. So it's the right step in the right direction.
But when we are talking about the 7.5%, it gives an impression that it is applicable to everything. But it is not. It has to do with certain things that a lot of time it goes through processing and some value have been added to it. Now, if you are looking at the existing 5%, vis-a-vis what is happening all over the world, you find out that Nigeria is having one of the lowest rates. Now, when we want to argue it and say, okay, fine, we may not necessarily be having the best of infrastructure, but it starts from somewhere. It is like the chicken and the egg approach. Which one should come first?
To a large extent, we have been backward. But I'm sure now that we are bringing up bills, it's not as if we don't have the laws. We have the laws, we have the policies. But the administration, we need to, train and retrain our administrators. We need to bring them up. We need to support them. You know, in a lot of these states, you just have administrators that are not independent. So we need to bring them and let them be independent. Like you have federal and revenue staff that are independent. You have Lagos state staff that are independent. Let them depend. Let them be independent as to administration and also finance.
Chairman of the Kano State Inland Revenue Service, Sani Abdulkadir Dambo, whose state was awarded as the only northern state with the highest IGR in the country, appeals for understanding from Nigerians as the increase in VAT is in their best interests.
Some of the even African countries that we launched our value-added tax together now have already increased their rate, because value-added tax is the easiest way to generate more revenue. Like developed nations, because it is called consumption tax. In other countries, it is called consumption tax. It generates more revenue than income tax. That is either company income tax or personal income tax.
Nigeria seems to be one out of many that have never increased the rate of VAT. When I say never, there was an attempt before, but it wasn't carried, in the sense that there was public outcry and government had to reverse it quickly by a gazette. So it was never done as such. So this is the first time that we are having a bold step to collect VAT. So I think everybody should support the administration of Mr. Buhari to make sure that this works well.
Ondo State Internal Revenue Service is also awarded for increased revenue from 10.4 billion naira in 2016 to 24.8 billion naira in 2018.